Hey everyone, once again, welcome to this meeting where we're going to be talking about Assure for Life updates and everything for those of you that are watching in the morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Today we have the honor of having Miss Katarinna Marine, coming all hailing to you from Florida, and our coach too as well. That's providing all the updates and everything. Just remember that you have Wednesdays. So you get a nice text message and email from Assure for Life, and then you have the WhatsApp chat that we're using to communicate. So definitely, if you see Miss Katarina providing any information, feel free to reach out to her if you have any questions. So, with that, I'll open it up to her to share all the details and we'll go from there.
Hello, everyone. For me, it's always an honor to be with you, to have this relationship with Cedric, starting with Cedric, because the other day that I introduced him to some of the corporate members, they were so pleased to meet him. He has great ideas. So Cedric is a great leader, and we are here to help you grow. That's the purpose of working together. Okay, so there has been different changes, and is nice. First of all, for me, after more than 5 years working with Assure, it's always a very satisfied uh, way to get the news from Assure that they always innovate and they listen to us. And with the last meetings that we have had with the corporate, they were asking us for ideas because we are out there, right? We are on the field sharing with customers, looking for ways to improve. And with that, we are the ones who can realize what are our needs. And they started listening and getting those ideas and putting in action. And again, that's what I love the most about working with a company that has a service that really is for everyone, yes, but unfortunately, not everyone has the consciousness to get it immediately. So, as an entrepreneur, the most important is to keep going because the follow up is like the only way to get success. And that not just happen in Assure for Life, as you know, because I know that you do other businesses as well as I do it. And in life, it's important to continue to overcome the obstacles that we face to have um, the best mindset for the facing those situations that we can have, personal situations plus client situations plus there is a lot sometimes in as human beings. We can feel overwhelmed with lists of things to do and just 24 hours to do it every day. So the most important is always to keep that in mind, that as people we face different necessities, and we can be part of a community, more than just to mention a work team, a community where we can help each other. And that's why I love about Cedric that we, even though passes on days, we keep in communication and we are trying always to give the best for everyone, our customers, you as the first and most important customer, because we are the face of the company. We are the ones who have, first of all, the confidence in ourselves, and I hope I'm pronouncing well the word. Sometimes I mess up with English. Um, but first, that confidence in ourselves, that's something we have to develop. And then the confidence in our service, in this case, our membership, Assure for Life membership. And it's very important, and I love that also about Assure, that the requirement for getting into the business is to be a member in Assure for Life plan. And as I have seen, even in other kind of jobs, teams, if you are not into the product, the service that you are offering, like really managing everything, like being a real professional, but a real customer as well. So it means about getting the knowledge, getting the consciousness about what we have. That is the best way to influence other people. That's the best way to not just, like be always in pursuit, what's the word, like following following up people all the time, and making them like feeling what is I forgot the word, like you are there in harassment, I guess that's the word, right? So knowledge, that's why we invite all of you all the time. It's not about registering and passing the test, the certification. It's about getting in the discipline and the commitment with you, with the service we are offering, and with the customers, because at the end what we are offering is so noble. They are getting a service that they are going to need in the like one of the most vulnerable times in our lives. The other day I was speaking with one of you who are consultants, and a member passed away. Give me just a moment to close something here. Yeah, hold on, please. Sorry about that. And as a consultant, this person was out of her mind because at the moment a loved one passed away. So it shows that emotions are in everyone, that we are human beings, and even though we have knowledge in something, it doesn't mean that we are not going to need help. So here is the best of our plan that is gonna help them, that we as representatives of Assure for Life and the person who is connected with that client is going to be there in that moment. I have had calls. I mean, my customers, all of them get an email after getting the plan with all the steps, with the emergency line. They have all the information. But in that specific moment that they lost someone, a member in the plan, they call me. So you see the importance of connecting. That's a very important part. So again, the way that we connect the most is with that energy, that that trust in the service we are providing. With them, with the result, with sharing that, the result will be getting an income, because we are professional people and we want to get an income. We want to be compensated. And in the last days, Assure for Life has been considering to improve the plan. I invite you to go to the meetings. Every 2 weeks, we have the meeting, the official meeting with the corporate. I know Cedric also is doing meetings with you, sharing this. You can have meetings as well with me. You can call me anytime if you have a doubt. Of course, I will be there. The thing is that in order to take advantage of technology, to take advantage also with time, because we have different schedules, and I understand that there are different needs, and we can get online in the recordings and get the information, because the only way to share something about something is to get to know it. And the way is by going to the websites. Have you seen the new channel? Have you visited? Are you part? That's something you have to ask yourself, because in the last meeting they share about a plan. We all belong to a group in WhatsApp, for example. That's a great tool to use to share information. But again, it's important that not just to scroll there, but to get into the different resources that we offer. So one resource that I want to invite you to use, and let me see if I can share. Let me see. And I know that this is going to be recorded, so share later. Let me see. Okay. Do you see this QR code? Okay.
Yes.
Please take your phone. Let me know, because I took a screenshot from the meeting. Try to see if this QR code guides you to the new Assure for Life network channel in WhatsApp.
Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. Were you in the channel, Cedric? Or you just got in?
I was already on the channel.
Okay, perfect.
66 followers. So
Exactly. 66 followers. And there are more than 4,000 consultants registered in Assure for Life. And we try all the time as leaders, as people who get the time to invite someone else to be part of the opportunity. We invite to get advantage of all the resources. But you see the result, the 66 people. So this channel is starting, is getting started. And as we see, there are news shared there, videos, resources that we can use, important things to get advantage of. Okay, so this is my first invitation to get into this channel. They are going to continue sharing information. Now, we are now in September the 25th, right? September the 25th. According to the last meeting, they said that there are going to be changes in the compensation plan, okay? The growth plan. Nowadays, as pioneers, we start in 50%. That's what we know, right? So they announced, because one of the concerns consultants were having is that when starting as pioneers, you start building teams as well. But sometimes it takes months to start working with, or to be working with just few pioneers under you and see no results. And it's time that we invest. And remember, time is like the most valuable thing in life, because it is your life. It is our life that we are giving up, giving to others. So Assure got that idea and immediately and is working in a change. We don't have the new growth plan, but according to them, it's going to start this next month. So it means that if we get active now, because the plan is going to indicate that the new consultants start as pioneers in 40%, 40, not 50% commission, 40% commission. And in the moment this new pioneer activate two new pioneers under the line, it can be in two different lines. In the moment two pioneers get activated under this person, is gonna get override from them, okay? So that give us, more motivation to work, because at the end, we want to see cash. We want to see money getting into our account, correct? That's the best way to measure how much we are receiving from this. Okay, so that's one change that is coming. So if you do sales now that you are in 50% commission, we have until the 30th, okay? This month is about to end. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of the bonus. The bonus, remember, is, let me see, for two sales, $100, okay? And nowadays, we have the opportunity also to close deals with just a month payment. And we are getting bonuses even if we sell monthly payment sales. So two sales, it has to be or family plan or a silver plan that goes, $70 and more. So per two sales, we have $100. 5 sales, and we get $500 plus a ticket. We have the sales in September and October to be part of a great celebration that is going to be in November. I don't have the specific date, but they are going to announce it very soon for us to organize. But nowadays, we have the opportunity to get into that event, the elite event, the 20th anniversary of Assure for Life, in the United States. So for every 5 sales, we get 1 ticket. So if we want to invite someone else, we effort more and get 10 sales, 15 sales. So there is no limit there, just our effort. So yeah, we have until the 30th, September the 30th, that the closing is at midnight. Yeah, I got confused for a moment because sometimes it's at 5 p.m., but no, is the last day at 5. My goodness, I just forgot, but I will check that again. But the closing is on the 30th. So we have until then to get this great bonus. That was one of the main improvements. Another improvement, let me see now. Stop sharing. Who has gone to your back office recently and just try to make a sale? Let me see. Let me share. Okay, this is the back office. Consultants, I told you, more than 5 years here. And since I started, I remember they were asking for this way to get like directly from the client, the opportunity that the clients do the plan themselves and do the process. Let me let me go to this QR. Okay. This is mine. Okay, this is not, you have your own. So please don't take mine because you are going to make plans if you share this in my back office, so in my commission. If you want to help me, thank you. But you have in your back office this resource now that you can share this QR code in your business cards, in your flyers, in social media. So you can use artificial intelligence to create great things, great marketing, how do you say? Well, marketing ideas to start sharing. But the most you share, the most you show people what you have, the most opportunities to make closings. So you have this great tool that goes directly. See, in mine says, I'm Katarinna Marin, your family consultant, and I invite you to take this important step to protect your well-being and that of your family. There is something to improve there, but that's the way it is. Now, complete the contract and secure the peace and tranquility we all need during such an important time. Okay. If you need assistance at any point in the process, feel free to reach out. I'm here to support you every step on the way. So it says continue, and the person, I don't know if you see, but you can do the exercise. So this, again, this is my QR. Don't take a picture or anything. This is in my back office and you have your own. It's personalized for all of you. Isn't this a great tool? Because some clients don't like to share their personal information, and they have the opportunity to do it at daytime. So here they have all the plan that we know, the same here, because now we have this opportunity that the client do it. Another tool here is to share, invite your client to self-complete their contract form through email. Okay, this is another way. Invite several clients to fill out their contract form. The file must have 3 fields: name, email, and language for email. Okay, so different tools that, see what opens here. Well, here we have a template. This is new. This is so fresh. So I'm excited as you. So these are the ways to create the contract. Let me see the other one. Ah, here, because I was concerned. Where is the other one where I can do it for the client? Okay, here, create. And create, you can enter and do the plan as we know to do it. Okay?
Katarina, there was a question I answered, but for the recording, it was asked the what about Spanish? Well, is this can a information sent out? Can it be sent in Spanish or English? It's already in English for us, but can it be sent in Spanish as well?
Well, as we are seeing together, it's only in English. Let me see if by using, the translation tool, we can help the client. Look at this immediately. So I'm going to ask Assure if they can put like we have in the resources in the website, like the flags, Spanish, English. But nowadays if we want to do this and help each in the moment at the client, we can just use the Google Translator. Okay? My suggestion.
And
Now,
also for everyone, when they receive the contract does have the English and Spanish version on the contract too as well for individuals to read.
exactly. Yeah, that's something they did on purpose for people to understand everything. We are in the US and everything must be in English, but we have many Latin people working here and as clients. So that's important. Okay, great resources, great news. So again, what is coming is um, these ways to do the plan to help the clients and to have the facility to share our information in different social media pages. And I recommend you also an application that is called Nextdoor. Have you visited that application? Because it's in all over the US. So any zip code you live, you just put it in, like the name says, next door. It connects you with your neighbors. So you get connected with people around you, and it's a very secure one because they really check that you are living in the area, and that's a tool that is being very helpful to me to get clients. Let me share it with you. Next door, like that. You can look
While
that
you
in.
were pulling that up, I just want to mention to the life insurance agents in the back, if you're familiar with Ethos and other applications where individuals they just want to fill it out and go, I think this it's not I think this just gave you the opportunity just to for people to fill it out and go. So now it removes the part where they have the education, but then all of you have social media where you explain this information. You still should have that interaction, but also too as well, some people just get it and they're gonna get it done. So this just made it even easier to close business, not just their, as someone said, the assistance to the life insurance policies, the assistant plan, but this just made it so much easier to do business, especially for those in the back that are not people persons.
Yes, I know that most of you are life insurance agents, but the most beautiful about Assure for Life is that we can invite any person who just is an entrepreneur to get into this business. No licenses required and no limitations of territory. So it means that we can work online, and that's something we love. I mean, most people that I know, uh, since the pandemic, we got used to work from home. And that is something I love about this specific job, because others require me to be there. And if there is someone around, I can meet with the person. And I have had that opportunity in the last few days to meet with my consultants who live in the area. And we were working for more than 2 years together and always online. Imagine, like 30 minutes away. So nowadays we are like having a coffee and get to know more. It's nice to have that kind of community. Um, Anyways, if we don't have that opportunity because we are separated for distances, we can continue growing by using this great opportunity in Assure for Life. And also use all the resources. Let me share here. Facebook. In Facebook, if you use that social media, You have to be intentional. This is a matter in any kind of activity. It's a matter of being intentional. The question that I invite you to ask yourself is, what do I want? To have the clarity in what do you want is gonna give you the inner motivation for acting, for moving, for improving, for using AI to create writing, to create tools, to always do something, to be creative. So it starts with your why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to help other people? How much do you want to get? And that is the only way, because we can be calling you, helping you, whatever, but if you don't like it or don't want to do this specifically or any other activity, nobody's going to move you. So be intentional. The tools are given for you. So for example, we have here in the we have here in Assure for Life Consultant. This is a private group that you can get in. Let me see. Okay. And here are some recordings of the meetings. This is the official channel, okay? But this is a private group. And there is also Assure for Life Consultant, the fan page, okay? Two different pages. So in this one, you just follow that page, and here they are sharing the last meetings. They are doing now, nowadays, live, Facebook Live meetings, okay? So the recording is there, and as you see, on the 22nd, we had the last meeting, and here is the information where they are sharing some parts of the changes that are coming. Again, I don't have all the details, and we don't have all the details of the new compensation plan, but the best is that they are creating and managing all the system to work for us in order to get overrides. So I invite you to this. Remember, we have the network, WhatsApp channel, Assure for Life Network channel. We have two pages to follow: Assure for Life Consultant, the fan page, this one, and we have Assure for Life Consultant group. This is a private group where when you go there, it asks you some information and you can get in. What else? Let me remember. The bonus, the activity, the celebration we are going to have in November, where I wish we can meet there in person and celebrate together. It's going to be a great agenda. So let's meet there. What else? I believe those are the changes that we are facing right now. And the most important is, the willing to continue growing, and to know that we are here to help you. Any question? Cedric, any comment?
Well,
Leticia, Sherry, Princess Sherry, oh, so
one
beautiful.
question, one question I have, I know the answer, but I'm just gonna ask it for those. Um, have we heard any updates on Texas yet? Is that still on hold
On what, sorry?
for Texas, the state of Texas,
Oh,
for
okay.
sales?
Unfortunately not. I have a list of clients. It's like, I don't know, it's like the law of attraction. So, I mean, that most of the clients that I get nowadays come from Texas, Jesus Christ. So we are waiting for that. No, no news yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So nowadays, remember, Texas is closed for just the plan holder. If you get another address for the plan holder, you can do the plan, okay? Because members can be in Texas, members, but not the plan holder. Hmm?
okay, she gave y'all some nuggets in the back. So, and
Yeah.
then I guess the last thing, and we'll close out. What are your best tips for those that are getting started? The best tips to find business, which everyone loves the answer to that question. What you recommend?
The best tips is or are, first of all, to get to know your service, your product. Get to know it. Invest time. It's not going to be like getting a life insurance certification, for example, that you have to go through so much information. But get to know the plan. Everything is organized for us to have good results. So if we do that, we get the knowledge and we start sharing. Don't hesitate to share because you are now like perfectly ready. That's why you are part of a team. If you have someone, since the first day you register, if you have someone you need to share this information with, so get your leader's help. Call me, call Cedric, call the person who invited you and is already prepared to manage that meeting, that call, but do it, take action, start using, the resources that are already created. Be creative yourself. Use all the technology that is there for us. I always use nowadays my best friend and my assistant is ChatGPT. I love it because even I don't have not even to type nowadays. It's like I use the microphone and start talking with it. Sometimes I even cry with it. It's like crazy. But it's a great tool because you can like even express your frustration. Is gonna be the end of the month and we have this goal and having fulfill it. Just help me to create the best tools. Think like the best marketing designer, like the best marketing. So it's like so amazing. You can have there all the professions and use that tool, use everything, use the resources, but the most important is the decision to act. Those are like the best tips for everyone to succeed in anything. In hearing assure is not a different scenario. So that's the best. And yeah, to decide your why, to have the clarity in your why. Again, even you can have the best compensation plan, you can have all the resources on the table, everything for you to use, but if you don't have the clarity in your why and start working in you, because you are more valuable, that whatever you do is your being, like needs to be developed, to believe in yourself, to have the confidence in yourself, to heal even yourself, and you will become the best professional because you are going to do the activities you do as professional with passion, and that will make the change. That will be the authentic part. Yesterday I got a call from a person, a friend of mine gave her my number. She sells insurance, And a friend of mine gave her my number. And I was listening to her the way she was talking to me, like like a robot, you know? Like like very cold way to talk, like following a script. So the scripts are good for you to get ideas, study them, get ideas, or how to manage different objections, or how to show, the all the benefits of the plan, whatever. But don't become a reader of, these kind of scripts, because you you can, as a customer, as a person you are, you can feel if the person is just trying to sell you something because they have to, not because they feel it, not because they are in love with it. So get that mindset and start doing to start getting. Do that. That formula works so well for me. Start working in myself, in my being, start doing, and it's not like I'm gonna be preparing for years to be the best professional, to be the best person. No. And then do, and then have. Imagine who pays the bills, right? So everything is in an integral way. Every day since you wake up, start working as a thankful person that you are alive, that you have a purpose, that you overcome difficulties, and that has given you the strength, the knowledge, and all the tools, to the resilience to continue uh, facing whatever, so be thankful about yourself, and keep doing the best. Keep doing. Don't give up. That's the worst we can do as entrepreneurs. Here in Assure, I have closed plans a year later after I presented the information because of a correct follow-up. So for me, is what keeps me here. First of all, the belief in the service, the belief that I'm helping. Every time I get a call from a customer that someone passed away, is like, again, it get born. Something important that I was forgetting. Please collect testimonies. Start using testimonies. If you have had someone who passed away, I know it's hard and everything, but get testimonies. And with those stories is that you are going to get more in people's mind. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Cedric. Any other comment, question?
I think that's that if nobody has anything, you kind of you you gave me some things to think about, and some testimonies that I need to reach out to individuals. And I'll definitely say, one, thank you for your time. Thank you for the updates. Thank you for all of you that showed up today, and those of you that are watching this replay right now. And I will definitely say, it's 2025, and I don't like saying dates, but this year, 2025, individuals that I have not had the opportunity to sell a life insurance policy to. I've lost four individuals this year, and they had this plan, and this plan has taken care of them. So the why of though everybody's not going to get a life insurance policy, I wish that's a dream, but having reducing the number of 125,000 people doing GoFundMe, this plan at least that's four people that did not have to worry about their loved one not being buried properly. So take everything that Katarinna just gave you today on this recording and put it to work, and let's go out there and crusade for your business, and let's go help the community. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. God bless you.